Oh, we got a fish. Hey everybody, Matty here with Backwoods Mindset. So, did a live stream last night and I caught 2 fish, and you're going to see that later in this video. Something that was brought up during the fishing, though, was something based on fishing regulations and the way that you're supposed to handle fish when you bring it in. Something that somebody read in the book, and the wording, and I'll show you here in a couple seconds, the actual wording of it and what it says and why it could be kind of confusing. So I do appreciate it being brought up to me, because we want to make sure when we're out there that we're doing everything correctly, that we're not making any mistakes, that we're doing everything legally too when we're fishing. So that's like the most important thing. So when something gets brought up and I'm not sure, I want to check on it. So I did make a couple phone calls today. Wanted to make sure we called the game warden. So, and I filmed while I did the call, and I had it on speakerphone so you guys can hear what was said. But the wording, and you'll see when you read it, and it really took me a while to think about it, and then I had to talk, with the game warden, and they said what I originally thought that meant. So we're going to get on with it here. I'm going to show you what it says, and then we'll go on with the phone call so we can get through that. And then after that, you will see the fish that were caught, and hopefully this gives you some good information so that you understand, because I was super worried. Okay, so here you go. This is the page, and hold up. Let me enhance this.
Enhance. Enhance.
Okay, so right here, it's the second box down. It says, all fish may be taken by hand except bullheads, catfish, trout, and salmon species statewide, and walleye and sauger in the Maumee and Sandusky rivers. Which the person who sent that to me thought that it meant you had to use a net or like fish grippers to get it out of the water. Now, I thought originally that it meant noodling. So now I'm going to play the call to the game warden, so you can hear that, and then you can hear his answer on what it actually meant. We'll go forward, and then now you get to see the fishing and the fun stuff.
Thanks for calling the Ohio Department of Natural Resources, Division of Wildlife. Please choose from the following menu options. If you are a licensed agent, press 1. If you are a customer and need help with a license or permit, press 2. If you are calling to report poaching or a wildlife violation, please press 3. For urgent law enforcement questions, please contact your local wildlife officer. If you are calling about nuisance wildlife, please visit our website at wildohio.gov for resources including a list of nuisance trappers in your area. If you are calling about orphaned or injured wildlife, please visit our website at wildohio.gov.
I don't know if that's actually the number, but I'm going to ask.
If this is an emergency, please hang up and dial 911. This call may be recorded or monitored.
I'm doing the poaching one because it's a kind of a question,
Thank you for calling the Ohio Department of Natural Resources. Ohio Tip Montez, how may I help you?
Hi, so it's more of a question about something that I read in the book, and I wasn't actually sure who to speak to for fishing.
Okay.
And the question was, it says in the general information, it says all fish may be taken by hand except bullheads, catfish, trout, and salmon species statewide. What does that mean by hand? Does that mean when I reel a fish in, it needs to be taken by net after I reel it in?
Let me get what county, and I can have an officer explain that to you. What county are you in, sir?
I'm in Cuyahoga.
Were you looking to go fishing?
Cuyahoga, yeah.
And what's your name and phone number for our call back?
That's correct, yes.
Okay, I'll advise my officer, okay?
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome, bye.
Bye. Well, I guess we'll see when they call back what they say. Hello.
Matt.
Hi, how you doing?
Hi, Matt. This is Zach Hillman, the Summit County Wildlife Officer. I'm doing well. How are you?
Good, good. Yeah, so I had a question because I was looking over the general information like in the fishing book,
Okay.
and I saw something that I wasn't sure exactly what the wording meant.
Okay.
So it said all fish may be taken by hand except bullheads, catfish, trout, and salmon species statewide. And it said and walleye and sauger in the Maumee and Sandusky rivers. Now, does that mean, is that referring to like noodling? Or is that referring to reeling in and then having to use a net to take it into your boat or onto the shore?
What page are you looking at here?
It's page 16.
Give me 1 second. I'll look it up myself here so we're looking at the same thing.
Okay.
Which page 16, and then it says
It's right, like it's the second block down.
Yep. So that, I mean, basically, I think that's exactly what it would imply. I mean, you can't really noodle for. I mean, catfish is the main one, and you can't do it. So.
Yeah.
So really, I mean, yeah, if you can catch any of the other ones by hand, I guess you're good to do that.
Okay, yeah, because I was wondering, because I was fishing, and I'm a YouTuber, and somebody was saying that they're like, oh, and that you have to use a net when you're landing it.
No, not necessarily. You don't have to use a net if you don't want to when you're landing them.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure, you know, because I'm like kind of freaking out a little bit, and I'm like, and then I started thinking about it, and I'm like, that kind of more makes sense in the aspect of noodling, not, you know, reeling in a fish.
Right, which, I mean, really the only fish species, like I just said, the only fish species that I know of that really gets noodled is catfish.
Catfish, yeah.
And, I mean, good luck catching the other ones with your hands. That's gonna be a challenge.
Okay. All right, I just wanted to make sure, because when I reel in a fish and I handle it by hand, I'm like...
Oh, no, yeah, no, you're completely fine. No, you can definitely handle it by hand. There's nothing that says you can't handle it by hand.
Okay. All right. All right, perfect. Thank you so much for your help. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem. Good luck if you get there.
All right, great. Thanks, man. Have a good day.
All right, you too. Take care.
All right, you too. Bye-bye. So in the end, that's the conclusion that the game warden came to, too, that is talking about noodling. You don't need to net it. You can handle the fish. So there was some worry. We wanted to double check, make sure that we're all good. We are all good. I'm still going to be getting a net. I need to get a net, but let's get on with the video. And now you guys get to see some fish I caught. A catfish, though. That's not fighting like a catfish. Get fish on. Whoo! Got my headlamp on? Of course not. Jeez. Big boy, come on. It feels big. Oh, Lord. Come on. Oh, my gosh. What the heck is it? Feels big. Oh. Come on. Come on, you're hooked. You gotta come in. You caught, dude. He's fighting hard. Jeez. I gotta get my headlamp, though. Dang it.
You big dummy.
He's up on the bank now. There's like a muddy spot down there. I gotta kind of go down and get him. He doesn't even look that big. This is interesting. He's fighting hard. What is? Oh man, it's a fatty. Wow. Look at this sucker. A big dude. course, it hooked him weird in his mouth. Hold up, this dude's massive. Could you guys see that? Hold up. It's a carp. Oh, man. Knocking the camera all over. This is a large carp. Wait till you guys see this. This is nuts. He's big. I know we gotta get some measurements on him too, but I gotta get something to get this hook out of his mouth, because it's in there kind of funny. Yeah, we're definitely gonna get some measurements here. So you guys can take a look. I'm gonna bring it with me. See if this works. It's kind of hard. Whoop. I get these. All right, here we go. Man, these don't work good, these pliers. This sucker's big. Hold up. I'm trying to like move everything around and we get a good thing of him on the camera here, and then we will get a measurement. Look at this sucker. That's a big fish. This sucker's huge. Let's get the weight on him. 35 inches. Okay, so he's 35 inches. He's 35 inches exact. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's a big fish. He is a big fish. Look at this guy. That's massive. We got to get him back in the water though. But whoo, am I excited. I've been catching some decent stuff. Wasn't trying to catch this, but yeah, worst fisherman in Ohio. This is a big fish. You see this? He's right up on my body right now. This sucker's long, 35 inches, and he's strong and heavy. I'm gonna go set him gently over here in the water though, and I just want to make sure for the GoPro that we got it. Let me make sure. I don't want to get rid of him before. This dude's huge. Whew. Let me see if I can get it better. I'm just trying to make sure I got some good pictures. Hold up. I never catch these, so this is a big. Go get him back in the water. Now let's see if I can get him up here. He's on there. Get him reeled in. He's getting a little heavier. Maybe not. I don't know. I think it's a small cat. I think it's a small channel cat. Is this number two? Number two of the night, people. It's finally, I'm back. I feel back. I need my gosh darn headlamp. He's on there. Let me do this. Keep taking it off. I gotta put it back on. He's right here. Yeah, it's a little channel catfish. I gotta get down to him though. Oh, he tried to come off. Nope, not that way, buddy. Come over here. A little channel. Got a little dude, I'm getting the hook out of your mouth. Chill out. Got this guy. Little channel. Not too big. He's alright though.
Hey everybody, I love you guys. Ah.
Guess who's back? Back again. Backwoods back. Tell a friend. Ooh, look at that. It's my night to fish. Ha! Put her back in the water.